In this video I will show you how to use the Google Docs. It is an in-depth Google tutorial for the beginners, so if you are an advanced user this video might not be for you, and if you are looking for a specific question on how to do something within the Google Docs, I have a playlist of how to Google Docs tutorials. The link would be available in the description below. You can check out those smaller videos. But if you want to learn as a beginner how to use the Google Docs, then you should keep watching this video. In order to use the Google Docs, you need to download the Google Chrome browser, and once you will download the Google Chrome browser, you will have this Google Docs link or icon over here. If it is not available, you can just go to the Google Web Store, and from there you can download this extension. Once you download the extension, you will open the Google Docs. Over here it will show you the previous Google documents that you might have created, but if you are a new user you would not see anything here. So in order to create a new document, you need to just go to this plus sign which is on the bottom right side. You need to click that and it will open a new document. Now unlike the Microsoft Word where you will have to save your document manually, the Google Docs, since it is a cloud based processor, so whatever you would do within the Google Docs, it would be automatically saved, so you don't need to worry about that, and this document will be saved in your Google Drive account. You need to give a name to this document. By default the name would be untitled document, so you need to give some name to your document. After giving the name, as you can see that it was showing here saving, and it has automatically saved it. You will see this check icon along with the cloud, which the interface of Google Docs is similar to the Microsoft Word. So if you're familiar of the Microsoft Word, then you may not have any difficulty in using this, but if you are a beginner, let me give you a quick orientation of this interface. As I told you, on the top there is a document name, and then it will show you the three icons. You can star it. There is a option to move your document within the Google Drive folder. If I select some folder, my document will be saved within that folder in my Google Drive. And the next one is the status. As you can see that right now it says that this document is ready for offline use. You can edit this document without an internet connection. So right now my document is available offline. I will just show you in a moment that how you can make your document available offline. Then the second line, you would see the menu bar items just like in the Microsoft Word. Once you will click over them, the drop down menu would show the other settings within that. Then we have the shortcuts available on the status bar over here, and below that there is a ruler towards the horizontally as well as vertically, and within that you can see the page margins. Now the first thing you should do is that you need to do the page setup, and you need to adjust the margins. For that you need to click the file, and then you have to come down, and here you would see the page setup. Click that, and the first option is the portrait or landscape. If you want to change the orientation to landscape, you can change from here, and then you need to select the paper size. I am just going to keep this default, and for any reason if you want to change the background color of your paper, you can do that from here. Towards the right side you would see the margins, top, bottom, left and right. By default you would see a margin of 2.54 centimeters or 1 inch, and if you want to change that you can do it from here. Let me change it to top and bottom as 2, and I am going to keep the left margin also 2 and right 1. and then you can click OK. And if you want to keep this as a default setting, you can click that as default, but since I don't want to make this tutorial very lengthy, so just press OK, and now your page margins have been set according to our settings. The next thing probably you would like to do is to give a heading to your document. So if you want to give a heading of the document, you would like that heading to be in the center. So from here we will select the center align, and we would change the size. Here as you can see that the font size is 12. I'm just going to make it to 20, and over here you can change the font. I will change it to Verdana. I'm not sure it is the correct pronunciation or not, but whatever it is, Verdana. And then I'm going to write the title. If you want to make your title bold, you can press and do this. If you want to underline, you can do that, and italics, you can do the italics, but I'm just going to keep it as a bold. You can change the color of your title text, and then after doing the writing your title, you can just press enter and then make another enter, and from here you can just go to left align your text before you write something. And now I'm going to write my first paragraph. Instead of wasting the time, I'm going to copy a paragraph from a previous document. But you can type your text over here, and now as you can see that I have a text. If you want to give the paragraph numbering, that is also available. You can do that. You can adjust the paragraph and spacing between this by moving these bar and down arrow. You can change the font size also, as I have already shown you, and you can change the color of the font also, but I'm just going to keep it black. I will change the title also to pure black. So if I want to write now a new paragraph, and if I press enter at the end of the sentence, it will show the new paragraph over here. If you want to insert a header in your document, just double click over here. Over here you can write so you can give the header over here. If I want to insert the page numbering, I can do that by going to the insert, and from the drop down menu selecting the page number. From here I can select the page numbering. If I want to have a page number for all the documents, I can select that, but if I want the first page not to be numbered, it just in case it is my title page, so then I can select this one. But for the sake of this tutorial, I'm just going to give the page numbering to all the pages, and as you can see that the page 1 has been displayed here. Now if you want to add something to the footer, now similarly you can come down and click over here, and you can give whatever you want to write in the footer. But once you are done, you can click somewhere in the document and so by now you have learned how to open the Google Docs, how to do the page setup, how to give the title, headers, how to write a paragraph and paragraph numbering. So once you are done, you can simply exit out or close the browser. You don't need to worry about saving the document because it is saved automatically within your Google Drive. So for example, if I close this document and now I go to the Google Docs again, I would see the document over here as it is shown, my first document on Google Docs. I can open this and I can start to work on my document. Another interesting thing is that since it is a cloud based, so you can install or download the Google Docs app on your mobile, no matter whether it is an Android or iOS. The Google Docs app is available for both, and you can start to work on from your mobile also. The last thing which I want to teach you in this video is that how you can download this document if for any reason you want to use it offline. For that, you need to go to the file, and here you will see the option of download. Within that, the options are that you can download as Microsoft document, you can download as PDF file, or other options are also available. So I'm just going to download as PDF file and then give the document name and just press save. Now that document has been downloaded. Let me show you this document. Now this is a PDF file, although it has opened within my browser, but as you can see that the format itself is a PDF. So now you can email this document PDF file to anyone, and if you want to directly share from within the Google Docs, there is an option of share button also, and from here you can share this document with others by adding their email address over here, or you can just copy this link by doing this copy link and then sharing that link in your social media sites, or you can mail them. So this was the first tutorial about the Google Docs. If you want to see more in-depth tutorials on Google Docs, you can give your views in the comment section below, and if there is any specific question or a query on Google document, you can also ask that in the comments section below. I'll try to make a shorter video of that if it is a very specific question, but if you want to have an in-depth video on that, then I'll try to make a video just like this one. In any case, thank you for watching this video till the end. If you like this video, hit the like button, share and subscribe.